Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the campus of Berea College, home of the Mountaineers, and what's been the home of the Lady Lions and Golden Lions the last month or so. Great to have everybody along. Welcome here to the Golden Lion Sports Network. Big district doubleheader tonight. It's senior night. Lots of activities, lots of important basketball to be played tonight. District seeding for the boys still to be determined. And, of course, it's been a lot of fun to watch these girls grow, and they will try to take some momentum themselves into the district play as Danville Christian Academy comes to town. It's the Golden Lions hosting DCA tonight here. And I've got what do I got here? The Bob Allen pregame show?
The Bob Allen pregame show.
Man, I just went blank, guys. I've got Jeff Moss.
We're excited.
Jeff Moss and Caleb Grasham. And they'll have everything you need to know right here next on the Golden Lions Sports Network. Stick around.
Gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, act like you know.
Garrard County Athletics is proudly sponsored by the Bob Allen Motor Mall, Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, the Hunt Insurance Agency, Sutton Pharmacy, the Irvin Group Realtors and Auctioneers, Danville Office Equipment, Toyota of Somerset, and Whitaker Bank.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrard County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place, and that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking
with personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
We are coming to you live from the Seabury Center here on the campus of Berea College. This is Garrard County's last home away from home game. Doubleheader tonight between Garrard County and the Danville Christian Academy Warriors. Jeff Moss and Caleb Gresham with you tonight. Caleb, as we come here for our Bob Allen Motor Mall pregame, we want to kind of spend some time talking about both our boys' game and our girls' game tonight.
Yeah, so, Jeff, one of the things we love coming here and doing these doubleheaders, and one of the things we definitely want to kind of showcase tonight, this is the last broadcast that we're going to be having here at the Seabury Center, Berea College. We are going to have some Berea College flavor tonight. We definitely want to express a great deal of gratitude and appreciation to our good friends at Berea College. We do expect to be joined at halftime tonight by Ryan Hess and Austin Newton. They're going to split up the halftime of the girls' game and halftime of the boys' game. That's the athletic director at Berea College and then the men's basketball coach. So with that being said, the way that these doubleheaders have worked, we kind of go on a break between games, and we kind of come back and don't have a whole lot of time to kind of preview the boys. So we are going to spend a few minutes here in our first segment kind of talking about this big boys matchup here tonight. So, I was texting back and forth with head coach Brandon Cooper today, and this is, Jeff said this right in the introduction. Everything's on the line tonight in terms of district seedings. Really, the two things that's been decided, I guess three things have been decided for the district seeds. Lincoln is the number 1 seed, it looks like, as long as they win out. Right. Bull County looks like the number 2 seed. And KSD is the number 6 seed. Right. So you have 3 teams, Garrard County, Danville Christian Academy, kind of fighting for that 3-4, that 3 seed or that 4 seed. And what it looks like to me is if Garrard County can come out tonight and have a big win in this boys matchup, and Garrard needs some help after that. If Bull County beats DCA, and as long as Danville does not win out, it looks like Garrard could still be eligible to get that 3 seed. Right. And would open up district tournament play versus KSD, and then the winner of that game would go against Bull County in the semifinals.
And I'm thinking as off the top of my head, which is not usually a good thing, but if we were to beat DCA tonight, we'd have the sweep. So that would give us the tiebreaker.
We'd have the tiebreaker.
That would have the tiebreaker. If Danville even was to creep up and be tied with us, we split with them. Yes. So I'm not sure what the tiebreakers go to at that point.
It would go to common opponents, common sites within the 12th region.
And we're not going to win it. So we need that not to happen.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you're not really exactly sure. I don't think anyone's kind of looked at that just yet, based on there's still some of these basketball games left to be played. Elijah Jones is our first check-in.
First check-in. Good to have you back.
Let's get this win. I agree, Elijah. And our main man, Sean Seacorn is checked in, saying, welcome to Berea. The senior night is always something very special to me. And I agree, Sean. This is senior night for the boys' game tonight here. The Lady Lions does not have a senior, so we will be celebrating senior night for the boys here tonight.
Let's take this opportunity to hear. We are thankful to Berea College. We're also very much thankful to our sponsors that allow us to bring this content to you. So let's take a moment to hear from those sponsors, and then we will be back with you to continue with our Hunt Insurance Keys to the Game here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back to the Golden Line Sports Network. About 10.5 minutes before we tip off our ladies' game to start tonight. Referees on the floor talking with team captains and coaches. Caleb, as we look to our Hunt Insurance keys to the game, what are we looking for tonight in both of the games tonight?
So, without a doubt, the girls' game here tonight, it's definitely going to be kind of limit the touches inside. DCA has got one of the most talented players in this region. And I definitely know that's a significant emphasis here tonight for the Lady Lions. And just like we've said almost throughout the whole entire year with this Lady Lion basketball team, just progress, get better. Each time out, and even get to the point where you're looking at getting better with each possession, with each with each timeout, with each quarter, with each half in each game, I think we've seen that. The games that we broadcast here at Berea College, we've seen a lot of progress within those games. Right. It's one of those things. Yes, you are competing against DCA. DCA is a really, really talented basketball team. I think a lot of the rankings have them in the top 4 or 5 in the region. Have battled Danville very well. Danville's probably the number 1 team in the district, but I expect DCA to really give Danville a hard time in the district tournament. So really talented team tonight on the girls' side with DCA. If you're Garrard, again, take care of the basketball. Don't have empty possessions that end up leading to easy baskets for DCA.
Yeah, Garrard started out its district slate with DCA, and now we're finishing up. So we've kind of bookended with DCA. It was December 15th. DCA beat Garrard 67-35, and we've talked about looking for that progress. Success maybe being defined a little bit differently for our girls team in this rebuilding year and trying to get things set up. And as DCA comes in 15-5, 4-2 in the district, 8-4 in the region, which is the 3rd best record in the region. RPI-wise, they're 3rd in the region. So, and they are led by number 23, Grace Mbugwa. And I hope I'm getting that right. Leads the team in scoring, 21 points a game, 15.5 rebounds, shoots 54% from the field. Caleb, she has taken the most field goal attempts on the squad for the Lady Warriors. She has shot 133 more times than the number 2. Wow. So she's going to be controlling the ball. She's going to be things are going to be going through her, and they have some nice additional pieces, but they're complementary. Their second leading score drops down to 9.4. So it's almost similar to what we see scoring wise on the boys' side for Garrett. And that's going to be and I don't know that you look to stop Grace, but that's something that you're going to have to address and slow down. And who's going to match up? Are we going to go with the Kiana Childress, who can kind of mix it up with her down low, or are we going to go with the Sarah Jennings that's going to be able to get out on the floor and guard or something? So.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I've talked to some coaches in the region, and they think she might be the best player in the region. Just really talented, and she's
just a sophomore.
I'm
sorry, I didn't mean to steal your thunder there.
A really talented player, and we're going to be seeing her for the next couple of years for DCA. In terms of the boys, we're hearing that DCA might be without their big man tonight.
Lual Ayia.
Yes. So
I hope is the way
you're
you say it.
all over. Man, you're exactly right, my friend. That does change the dynamics. I'll be honest, Coach Brandon Cooper was talking about how well they've been playing, how well Grace in the media has been playing for DCA. So, I tell you what, 2 big matchups here tonight. I love the fact that, we are going to be celebrating senior night for the boys. Looks like we're going to do it between games, celebrating our senior cheerleaders, as well as our senior boys basketball players. You've got the Godfather, Dr. Chris Vance, and the band is in the house.
I'd love to have Dr. Vance.
Love the addition of the band. We've got DCA's cheerleaders are in the house. We've got a stellar officiating crew of Kelvin Turner, Forrest Lewis, as well as Lonnie McGuire, again under the GOAT, Scott Bottoms. So, got a great officiating crew here tonight. Just kind of what district basketball is all about. We got quadruple coverage in the house.
That's right.
I tell you, it just kind of seems like a big-time atmosphere here tonight.
And, again, it was 60 today, so I was going to say usually when it starts to warm up some is when you start playing district basketball. Garrard will play this Friday. The boys will play this Friday. We'll have a couple of games next week, and then we're looking district tournament. So it's just right around the corner. One of the most exciting times of the year on the high school sports landscape. So, again, we're looking at about 5, almost 6 minutes to go before we'll do our starting lineups and our national anthem. So let's hear again from our sponsors, and then we'll be back with you live here on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back to the Golden Line Sports Network, coming to you live from the Seabury Center on the campus of Berea College. Jeff Moss, Caleb Gresham coming up with the doubleheader between the Garrard County Golden Lions and the Danville Christian Academy Warriors. Caleb, a couple of moments here. The Garrett's team has retired to the locker room for last-minute instruction. DCA still out on the floor. Again, just an exciting night coming to us tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about that. One of the things that we talked about is there is some interconnection between these two teams, right? Mm-hmm. So one of the connections is the Medians. You got an assistant coach, Amy Domedian, brother on the sideline for the Golden Lions.
As head coach, Evan Preston, right?
And then you got Grayson Domedian on the boys.
Right.
So you got that kind of Garrard County connection. You also have Tristan Himes playing for DCA here. Ashley Himes, longtime educator, did such a nice job in the math classroom for Garrard County High School. Steve runs such a successful business there in Lancaster. So you kind of have that Garrard County connection as well. Amari Blackford is playing for DCA now. Amari played last year, for Garrard County, and the family from Garrard County. Amari, just a great student athlete. So we was really enjoyed watching her play last year for the Gold Lions. And then I think on the boys' side, maybe the last connection is Titus Boyd.
Right.
Dad Justin is a pastor in Lancaster, in Garrard County.
Victory Christian
Church.
Right.
Just that family is just salt of the earth people. Justin is such a great guy. Blessed to kind of have him work and kind of lead the folks in Garrard County. So there's a lot of connections between these two programs.
Right. Amy Preston, Domedian, I reached out to her today. She played for for Coach Ken Hurt and the Lady Lions from 1990 to 1994. And as has been was an educator there at Garrard for a while, and then went home to homeschool her children, so they live down in the Buckeye region, and of course her dad is a magistrate, and we've talked about Maddie Day, and her father is a magistrate, Wayne Day, so get a lot of and I think that's one of the things with small town sports, local sports, is the attention that it gets, it kind of gets the attention that it deserves, and is just a way of bringing people together, and a lot of neat things to think about. And I get on Bobby when he comes to games. Of course, his grandson plays for the boys team, and he's wearing DCA stuff. And I point him, I was like, there ain't nobody from Danville can vote for you in magistrate down in Buckeye. But it's people supporting their kids. Right. And that's usually what he says. I'm not a magistrate tonight. I'm a granddad. So
Well, and I tell you, Jeff, that's why the both Jeffs here as well as me. That's what makes high school athletics special.
Absolutely.
It is a reflection of the community. You're a component, and you're included in the community, and you're just kind of intertwined with the community doing. So, yes, it's about competitiveness. It's about wins. It's about doing the best you can. But it's also that community feel. That's what makes it so special.
I agree. And as our clock is running down, we're going to take one final commercial break before we start our game, and then we'll be back with you with live action here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker price. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Caleb Grisham and Jeff Moss coming to you live from the Seabury Center on the campus of Berea College as we are getting ready to go through our starting lineups for our girls game. The Garrett County Lady Lions facing the DCA Lady Warriors, 15-5, 4-2 in district as DCA as we come into our match tonight. Crowd is filling in, Caleb. Again, we mentioned we got the band. Glad to have them with us, both sets of cheerleaders. Be observing some, recognizing our seniors before the boys game and our senior cheerleaders, and looking forward to a good evening this evening.
Yeah, I tell you, just kind of really excited about this. Kind of finishing up district play for the Lady Lions. Again, continuing to see effort, attitude, and energy that gets applied out there for the Lady Lions. One of the things that, we've talked about this all year is you can really see the makings of building a successful program by head coach Evan Preston and his staff. Really appreciative of Coach Preston and his staff for everything that they're doing to reinvest in this program and kind of get this program back to where it belongs.
And DCA comes out starting Tristan Himes, a senior, Braxton Heck, a junior, Victoria Inman, a senior, Alexia Baldock, a sophomore, and Grayson Bourgois, a sophomore. Garrett is starting Burkhart, Erica Hebenthal, Sarah Jennings, Kiana Childress still wearing the mask, and Kenzie Souter re-enters the starting lineup. She had been starting earlier in the year and had been coming as one of the earlier subs, but is back in the starting lineup this evening.
Yeah, I think Souter and McGee has kind of been alternating back and forth in that start lineup. Both of those young ladies will be playing plenty of minutes here tonight for the Lady Lions.
And we've kind of addressed, I think, one of the things I'm sure Coach Preston has been concerned with and wanting to monitor and keep an eye on is our turnovers.
Yes.
Is you mentioned empty possessions and those issues that we had with just empty possessions.
Yes.
We don't shoot a tremendously different field goal percentage. Actually shoot three-pointers better than DCA, and shoot free throws better than DCA from a percentage perspective. But when you have those empty possessions, those start to add up.
Yeah, no doubt about that. So that is definitely one of the Hunt Insurance keys to this game is to limit turnovers.
Early three from the corner wing, no good. Rebound by Souter. That was number 33, Braxton Heck. And Garrard will settle into offense. Garrard with a 1-4 set. DCA coming out man. Mbugua guarded by Childress. And that's tipped out by DCA. Garrard will retain possession.
It's going to be kind of hard sledding for the Lady Lions to try to penetrate and kind of get inside here tonight.
Ooh, steal on the sideline by Heck. Comes across court, and Hebenthal picks it back up. Sorry, that was Victoria Inman trying to save that ball in. Backdoor cut by Jennings. Takes it in.
Good
out
pass.
to Burkhart for three. That's the way it's supposed to look.
DOE3.
DOE3 there by Alyssa Burkhart. Good start as from the Garrard 7th grader. Garrard takes a 3-0 lead.
Great job by Sarah Jennings penetrating and kicking it for a really good look there for Burkhart.
Cross court. Looking to Mbugua, and that's out of bounds off of DCA. That'll be Garrard ball.
Well, Scott Boland and I rode to Frankfurt together and kind of had the opportunity to kind of go up and spend some time with our legislators. And Coach Boland was bragging on Kenzie Souders, just how well-rounded of a basketball game that Kenzie has. Never have to doubt the energy and the enthusiasm and the effort that Kenzie plays with, and just really enjoy watching her play basketball.
And that'll be a foul on DCA. Number 22, Victoria Inman, her first, team first. Be Garrett's ball on the side. Garrett on that first possession defensively double-teamed with Childress and Souter doubling down on Mbugua. Jennings into the lane and takes it up, blocked and saved by Mbugua.
Yeah, Mbugua's a game changer there on the block there. I think Garrett's going to have to adjust to that and kind of, instead of driving all the way in, try to maybe stop about the 6 foot line.
Right. Three from the corner for Baldock. Good, 3-3.
Catherine Level is checked in saying, "Let's go, Lions, go, seniors, make yourselves an awesome night."
6:13 to go in the first quarter. Garrett comes across on its third possession. Burkhart to the rim, and that, of course, that's weak side help. Victoria Inman wasn't able to block that ball, but again, Mbugua comes from the weak side and gets the block, but Garrett retains possession. Childers out in the corner. And again, it's kind of a thing where it's hard for Garrett to just assume we can't go inside.
Yes.
Mbugua has been matched up with Childers, and Garrett has placed her outside the three-point line on each of the possessions to try to pull her away. And did not get – Coach Preston wanted the timeout but didn't get the timeout called.
Yeah,
or did he? Okay, so we got a 30. They did get the 5 second closely guarded, though, so it'll be DCA ball, I believe, when we come out.
Yeah, I think, Coach Billy Inman from DCA was kind of asking for that 5 second count.
Yeah.
DCA doing a good job of putting some ball pressure out front of the Lady Lions. It's just one of those adjustment periods. So DCA is going to pressure on the half-court defense, and then if the Lady Lions drive in, man, what an absolute defensive prowess that DC has right there.
And it's we'll mention one of Jeff Jacobs' favorite people in the world, but that's one of Coach Cal's.
Jeff loves Coach Cal.
Is you put ball pressure out when you've got somebody that can clean it up behind you.
Agree.
And when you've got a Nerlens Noel or an Anthony Davis,
it works.
and Grace Mbugua is a kind of that equivalent at the high school level. So they're going to be putting that pressure, and Garrett's going to have to move and make some cuts.
I've heard from some reliable sources that Jeff might have a Cal tattoo on his forearm.
On his forearm.
Like on his upper bicep, I'm sorry.
Something where and you put it there so he can see it on a regular basis,
right.
I'm sure.
I'm getting it filled in round.
And problem with the horn, but we'll play through that. Himes into the lane to Mbugua for long two, and it's good.
My goodness, what a player.
Smooth.
Yes.
Very smooth.
Kenny Bradley has checked in saying, "Good luck, Garrett County."
And Inman is harassing Burkhart to Souter. Looking for the cut to Hebenthal, tipped, and it'll stay Garrard ball. 5:18 to go in the first quarter.
Lori McGee has checked in saying, let's go GC.
Garrard will inbounds in the corner. Mbugwa chases Childress, covers her up, and the throw up top to Burkhart. Tipped in by Inman.
That's a nice play.
And gets the layup. 7-3 DCA. 5:11 to go in the first quarter.
Victoria Inman did a great job of kind of going after that pass, deflecting it kind of to herself in the back, I guess in the front court there,
right.
And then able to kind of capturing that ball and putting it in for DCA.
Burkhart, bounce pass to Hebenthal, no good. And the pass over to Baldock, who brings it in the middle of the floor. Corner to Himes, down low to Bimbugwa. And that, when we've slowed them down in the half court, we've been able to put we weren't able to get the double team set up at that point.
Yeah, it's hard to guard right there. I mean, DCA doing a good job of kind of pushing the ball and kind of getting it into McBugwa right there for 2 points.
Childress to Souter for 2, no good. Rebound by Inman. Over to Heck. Takes it to the rim and 1. I believe that's going to be on Reagan Powell and Bristol Powell, both entering the lineup for Garrard, as well as number 10 Paisley Metz.
So I tell you one thing, I'm really impressed so far with the Lady Warriors. We've got 4 minutes, right at the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. 4 players have already scored for DCA. Baldock has 3, Inman 2, McBugwa 4, and now Heck with 2.
Heck misses the free throw, but rebound comes down to Paisley Metz. I didn't see who that Garrard foul was on. Did you? Thought maybe Burkhart, but the scoreboard's not showing that. Mbugwa brings it down. Back out to Metz. And Mbugwa with another rebound.
A lot of times those long shots are going to produce long rebounds.
Down on the block, missed, gets a rebound, takes it back and up in. 13-3, DCA on a 13-0 run at this point. 3:45 to go.
Points now for Grace McBugwa. Hey, and Sean Sinkhorn, Jeff, has volunteered to draw that Cal tattoo for you if you need it.
There you go.
Sink ink.
There you go, buddy.
I tell you what, you do that, and I'll buy you Mel Papalitos. Wow.
Hebenthal with the drive, pulls up. Childers for 3 from the top, no good. And that'll be DCA.
I'm going to go with the young John Calipari.
Oh,
young
yeah.
John,
not gray hair.
It could just be Cal, C-A-L. I mean, that's all it has to be.
But then we won't know if it's the Bears from California or who he's talking about if we just put the word.
We'll know. We'll know.
Oh, that's true. those that know will know, right? Amari Blackford enters the game for Garrard. 3:18 to go in the first, for DCA, 3:18 to go in the first quarter. Garrard tries to apply some pressure. Metz from the corner.
Nice.
Nailed it, 16-3 DCA.
5th player for DCA that scored already.
Reagan and Bristol Powell enter and remove Souter and Jennings. Hebenthal drives but stops. Good backdoor cut by Childress, but tipped and knocked it back off of Garrard out of bounds.
So I would tell you this, kind of seeing all the district teams this year, Danville has a full-court press that's just relentless. But I'm going to be honest, this half-court defense from DCA is really impressive.
They play a very smooth game offensively,
really
too. I really like the way they move the ball around.
Yeah, they really do.
Garrard with a 2-2-1 press. Bring it up to Himes. Throws down and just over top of Mari Blackford. That'll be Garrard ball.
So our first Sutton Pharmacy community spotlight, I do want to mention, you mentioned her earlier before this game, Team Maddie. This week, Maddie had a good follow-up PET scan. It was clear, so I think that's a really good step there for Maddie. So wanted to kind of share that and continue to make sure everybody knows we continue to pray for and love Maddie. So hang in there, Maddie.
Burkhart with the drive over to Powell, takes it up. Ooh, rimmed off. That'll be a foul, I believe, on Amari Blackford, her first.
And folks, just in case you're wondering, there is a new phrase we're going to use tonight, and we're not going to share it until it's ready.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can't. It's like
not
bread. You can't bring it out till it's done.
That's right.
It's not ready. Yeah.
No.
It's not ready
Okay.
yet.
I didn't know
It's not,
that.
It was simmering right there.
Yeah.
But soup and sandwiches being retired.
And I could not be more happy.
I did have somebody share with me. They were about to start texting me different kind of chilies or soups.
Soups.
We last week.
Number
we need
12,
all the help we can get, guys.
You got that right.
Number 12, Hilda Machubu enters for DCA along with Grayson Bugwa. Amari Blackford, missing one. I'm sorry. There we go. Powell for her second, makes the second. 15-4, DCA, 2:22 to go in the first quarter. Baldock clears up to Metz. Drives on Childress, throws, and not really sure who that was to. That was Mbugwa for three, no good. Tipped, good box out by Childers, but then Kiana took her player out.
Yeah.
But that allowed Metz to come in with the offensive rebound.
Well, I tell you, Garrett County did a really nice job of blocking out, just forgot to go get the basketball.
Yeah. Burkhart picks up out top, being harassed by Baldock, and now to Powell, who's guarded by Reagan Powell guarded by Amari Blackford. Bristol Cow by Metz. Try to go down low to Jennings, and then Mbugwa picks it off. Misses the layup, tipped, and Reagan Powell comes down with it. Go. Coach Preston encouraged them to get it on up the floor. Childers steps back for three from the corner. Nice and risen three.
DOE three.
And officials timeout. Paisley Metz. I don't know if I didn't see what happened, but she's getting some attention from Coach. But they're not.
DCA is going to turn this into a 30-second timeout.
Kenzie Souter and Erica Hebenthal re-enter the lineup for Garrard. Match with Reagan Powell, Sarah Jennings, and Kiana Childers. And Hilda Machibu, Amari Blackford, Grayson Bugwa, Alexia Baldock, and number 22, Victoria Inman. Up to Machibu, cross court to Inman for three. Rims off, good rebound by Hebenthal. Turns, and then decides to pull it back. Jennings into the front court, long two. Nice.
Good shot.
17-9 now. 55 seconds to go in the first quarter.
So I think that's one of the adjustments that Coach Preston has made during the timeout is be aggressive. And if you get a good early look, go ahead and take advantage of that. And we've seen Garrett County do that on back-to-back possessions, which has resulted in points for Garrett County.
Rebound by Hebenthal. It's a 6-2 run for Garrett, closing out here the first quarter. Sarah Jennings, long three. No good. Long rebound, good pickup there. Alexia Baldock with the rebound, and Kiana Childers runs into her. Good foul call. That is Kiana's first, team second. Still not sure who that won, and we got a DCA sub to come in, number 13, Grace Meyer, her first action, freshman forward.
Coach Inman really kind of uses just about his whole entire bench. Has really kind of maximized, kind of his substitutes and kind of keeping the girls fresh on the court.
Chabu in the corner. And Mbugwa draws a crowd, and three for Meyer, no good. Sarah Jennings tips it to Machibu, no good. Loose. Oh, and what are we going to get? On the floor. Could have got it. I was hoping for a travel, but I understand the foul call.
Yeah, I mean, Kenzie Souter's doing a great job of kind of battling with her right there. And just kind of, unfortunately, he was able to kind of get that foul called against her.
Her first. Three from the corner, 8 seconds to go in the quarter. Rebound by Inman. It's the two. 19-9, 4 seconds to go. Jennings into the lane, guarded by Machibu. Ooh, just a short off. So first quarter ends. Urban Group scoreboard shows DCA 19, Garrard 9. Let's hear from our sponsors briefly here on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Stand by.
Welcome back to the Seabury Center here on the campus of Berea College. Caleb Gresham, Jeff Moss coming to you live with second quarter action between the DCA Lady Warriors and the Garrard County Golden Lions. 19-9 on the Urban Group scoreboard as we begin the second quarter. And Garrard, DCA had a 15-0 run. Garrard scored the first three, 15-0 run, but then Garrard kind of came back, competed better down the stretch, Caleb, and we'll see what we get here in the second quarter.
Really showed a lot of tenacity and kind of, perseverance, kind of really battling back.
Childers with a nice take, a reverse layup would probably be your best shot there with Mbugwa coming in behind, because then you're going to get a little bit of protection of the rim.
Yeah, you definitely want to kind of use that goal to kind of help shield her.
Right, but that was a good drive, and as nobody's surprised to find out Kiana's not playing with any fear against the best player in the region.
Yes.
And, comes off of Garrard to DCA. 7:39 to go in the half. Down in the corner to Machado, up to Metz. Straight away for Baldock, tipped, and Reagan Powell, good job crashing back down, and then turn it over with a pickup by Grace Meyer. Mbugwa from the line, no good. Gets her own rebound.
I tell you what, I would like to play with a player like Mbugwa there. Just from the standpoint of she can rebound a lot.
Yeah.
So you kind of feel more free to shoot.
Right. Like having Oscar down low.
Yeah. That's what he says. Shoot it. I'll get the rebound if you miss.
Jennings brings it back out. Crosses over. Nice around Meyer. Nice play there.
Great move.
That's 4 points now for Sarah Jennings. In the first quarter, Sarah had 2. Reagan Powell had a point. Childers with 3, and Burkhart with 3 for Garrard County.
Jennings tips it away. Inman comes in the front court, up high to Mbugwa. Assists are nice like that, too, when you can just kind of throw it up down low and know there's going to be somebody there to come get it.
For DCA, Metz had 5, Baldock had 3, Inman had 4, Mbugwa had 6, and Heck had 2.
6:22 to go in the half. DCA with a 10-point lead. Childers looking for somebody to come. Goes to Souter. Handoff to Reagan Powell into the lane. Down low to Childers. Try the inside handoff, and that'll stay Garrard ball.
Sutton Pharmacy spotlight shout out to Sarah Jennings. Sarah tied a career high against Campbellsville this weekend with 24 points. So good job by Sarah Jennings.
Alyssa Burkhart re-enters for Garrard, along with Braxton Heck and Tristan Himes for DCA. 3 for Burkhart. Just off. Hebenthal tips, and that'll go to DCA. Preston says, don't tip it, grab it.
Well, grab it with 2 hands, right?
Right.
That's definitely what you want to do, on the rebounding edge there.
Corner back up to Heck, and cleared back out to Baldock. Himes on the penetration. Crash, no foul. Heck with the rebound. Put back, no good. Rebound, Grace Meyer, and jump ball will stay DCA.
There was a lot of contact in the paint right there, and I'm telling you, when there's contact, Kiana Childers is close. And so it makes no surprise to me at all that there was some contact there. It got physical, and Childers was right in the middle of it with the jump ball for Garrard County.
Paisley Metz re-enters the lineup for DCA, and Gwyneth McGee comes in for the first time to Garrard. Metz shoots the 3, rebound in Mbugwa. And Inman. Heck for 3, no good. Rebound Inman, and the putback.
We've seen that a couple times for DCA. Garrard County's really making a big-time effort to kind of limit Mbugwa's touches. But then we see other players from DCA taking advantage of that and kind of getting some big rebounds.
Hand off to Burkhart from Childress. And Burkhart shoots three, tipped by DCA. Hebenthal gets it back and called for the travel.
You know, good hustle there by Hebenthal. I think Hebenthal was kind of right in the middle of either shooting it or trying to pass it. Kind of got caught in no woman's land.
Right, there you go. And again, Gwyneth McGee enters now for the first time, and number 5, Riley Murphy, sophomore guard for Garrard, enters the game for the first time. Himes in the corner to Heck. Drives around up to Inman for 3. Long kick again. And Metz with the rebound, takes it up, but that'll be a foul, I believe, on McGee, her first.
Again, Garrett County almost double teaming Mabugwa there, kind of limiting her touches. But it leads to another player from DCA kind of getting a rebound there. So, again, doing a great job of limiting those rebounds, but got to, at the end of the day, kind of get the rebound to initiate your offense.
Free throw there by Paisley Metz. She shoots 53% on 17 attempts on the year, made the first and the second.
7 points now for Paisley Metz for DCA.
25-11 on the Irvin Group scoreboard. DCA leads Garrett 4:33 to go in the half.
And again, folks, we're excited for the Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank halftime report to be joined by some Berea College officials here tonight to kind of make sure we show deep appreciation for all that Berea College has done to help Garrett County.
Nice take there by Jennings, and did a good job getting it off, but still altered by Mbugwa's presence. And Heck down in the corner to Himes. Spots the 3, no good. Long rebound over to Metz. Jennings with the tip and the take. Drives for the lane and got fouled.
You know, good job by Sarah Jennings there, doing a great job of turning good defense into good offense, being aggressive and kind of getting to the free throw line for the Lady Lions.
First foul on Metz. Sarah Jennings will step the line. She shoots 55% on 67 attempts so far this season, and she will shoot 2.
You know, Jeff, you mentioned this. DCA goes on a 15-0 run early in the game, and this game has been played almost even ever since.
Right.
So, you know, DCA with a 14-point lead now, 13-point lead. You know, the Lady Lions are battling here tonight.
Jennings makes the first. Machibu comes back in for Heck.
Oh, my goodness, we've got a special shout-out.
Uh-oh.
Ava Lee and Poppy says, let's go GC from the Boland Child Care Services, Boland Cafe, Boland Woodworking Business.
It's Walmart. If Boland, if the Boland household ain't got it, you don't need it.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce says thank you for all the businesses that the Bolands are responsible for.
If you get a membership out of everything they do, that's all you need right there.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, Mike and Sharon Boland, man, they're you talking about salt of the earth people. I mean, I'm not sure if I've ever met such godly couple. Definitely a blessing to me, my family, and even to the greater Garrett County. So, Mike and Sharon, we sure do appreciate you.
25-14 on the Irvin Group scoreboard, 3:45 to go as DCA turns the ball over on their last possession. Hebenthal drove on Hachibu, but then brought back out. Jennings now. Garrett got a timeout. That's going to be a full. So we'll take a moment to hear from our sponsors, and then we'll be back with you live from the Seabury Center here on the campus of Berea College here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Welcome back to the Golden Lion Sports Network, coming to you live from the Seabury Center here on the campus of Berea College. Irvin Group scoreboard shows DCA 25, Garrett 13, 3:34 to go in the half. Garrett called a timeout, had possession, and Coach Preston wanted to think it over. Caleb, we talked about DCA with a Garrard scored the first 3. DCA took a 15-0 run. And we're looking at a 12-point game right now. So Garrard.
So it's going to be Garrard. It's a technical foul against Garrard County. Apparently there's a player that's in the game that was not listed in the scorebook.
Well,
So I don't think the Garrard bench is real happy.
Somebody's supposed to do that.
Yeah.
And I don't see anybody really. Gwyneth has been with the team for a while.
As just one of those.
That's just a right. Yeah.
Stuff happens, right?
Right.
Hey, Carolyn Mulkey has checked in saying, "Let's go GC."
Lexi Balduck for DCA makes both free throws. She shoots 69% on the year, so you can see why Coach Inman picked her.
And what happens is, Garrard had possession of the basketball. Now DCA gets 2 points and possession of the basketball.
All right. 3 from Metz off the short. Banks of 3. 30-12.
Who hit the free throws, Jeff?
The free throws were by Victoria Inman. No. Alexia Baldock. I apologize. I mixed them up all night. And a steal up top by Baldock, and she takes it to the rim.
Garrard County needs a good possession here. DCA's got a lot of momentum kind of going in their direction right now. Really been impressed all night with how much ball pressure DCA puts on the Garrard County offenders, ball players.
Oh, beautiful.
Jennings with a 3 from the wing, and McGee did a good job of getting the ball, catching it high, keeping it high, and putting it up quick before Mbugwa could react.
Really seen a lot of progress from McGee this year. A bright future for Garrard County.
Long off of Hebenthal. Mbugwa catches to Himes. Takes it up, no good. Mbugwa with another that was Machibu with another rebound, and that will be a foul on Garrard.
You can kind of see this DCA team is a really talented team. You could definitely see how, DCA and Danville has some big-time battles in the games this year. They played twice in the regular season as well as in All-A.
DCA still All-A? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, according to the KHSAA rosters, DCA has 75 students in their school. High school.
In their high school.
In their high school, yeah. That's not a lot.
Rebound Mbugwa. Burkhart, Souter, Jennings, Childress, and McGee. 3 from the corner, and Mbugwa got underneath McGee there and gets the putback.
That's 10 points now on the night. Elijah Jones asked you that last foul was called on, Jeff.
The board, I don't think the board is working as far as the numbers because it showed 1 on 22. Garrett's got 5 team fouls, and I'm only showing 3, and I apologize, Elijah.
So, Elijah, I'm not sure if we know.
Jennings with the drive, no good. Rebound by Blackford. Over to Heck. Minute 55 to go in the half. 34-15 DCA on the Urban Group scoreboard. Hines for 3, rims out. Rebound Kenzie Souter. Gives it up to Burkhart, brings it up the left side. Garrard waits for the play call. Goes cross court to Childress, now being checked by Blackford with McGee in guarded by Mbugwa. Garrett's comfortable with Childress coming out, but not as much with McGee. Burkhart drives, no good. McGee with another putback again, nice.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the bump and the bucket.
And the bucket, there you go.
The what?
The bump. And the bucket.
The bump and the bucket.
The bump and the bucket.
The mayor of Garrard County, Pat Alcorn.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do what Pat suggests.
I like it. I like
the
it.
bump and the bucket, baby.
Yeah. Of course, I was very biased against Mr. Boland's side. But Gwyneth McGee, again, with a good job of catching the ball high, keeping it high, taking it straight back up, and makes the free throw.
5 points now in the second quarter here from McGee.
Watching her develop has been one of the highlights this season, guys.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Gwyneth only shoots 43% at the line. She's only shot 7 in varsity action, 7 free throws. So that's a good make for her.
That's a nice-looking shot there on the free throw line.
Inman had been taking the Garrard pressure by splitting it, and Garrard finally cut that off there, and it kind of threw Inman for a little bit of loop. She takes it over. Blackford misses a 3. Hines tries to put back. McGee's going to have to keep it moving, and a good job there. Good job there. Up to Jennings. Childress in the corner for 3. Oh, no good. Rebound, Burkhart. Also one not to be scared of anything as a 7th grader. Takes it up, gets her own rebound, back out to Robinson. McGee back to Robinson. 49 seconds to go in the half. Backdoor cut by Jennings, takes it to the rim and blocked by Mbugwa. Midcourt to Victoria Inman. And McGee chasing. That's going to be a foul on Gwyneth. That may be her second. I'll try to listen.
I think she had that foul earlier we were trying to talk about, guys. I'm pretty sure.
And they're showing Mr. Shelby Roy Hopkins also traveling with us. I'm glad to have him with us doing our PA. But he did announce that as her second foul. 38.3 seconds to go in the half on the Irvin Group scoreboard. 34-18 DCA with their ball underneath.
You know, and DCA is not in the, not in the bonus, so that's why since the foul was on the floor, it didn't result in free throw shots.
Long three, no good. Rebound off of Achibu. Does not save it in. Be Garrard ball. 32 seconds to go in the half.
You know, and I tell you, I'm pretty pleased. I think Garrard County's done a real nice job of really battling, and has showed some promise here in the first half against a really talented DCA team.
Burkhart takes a drive around Souter's screen, takes it up on Machibu. No good. Rebound Mbugwa. Out to Inman. To Himes with the penetration. No good. Mbugwa with the rebound and puts it back in.
Great job by Mbugwa putting that in. But, I think that's a big basketball IQ by Gwyneth McGee not picking up her third foul.
Burkhart for three at the end, a little high. And the Irvin Group scoreboard shows DCA 36, Garrard County 18 at the half. We'll take a brief moment to hear from our sponsors, and then we'll be back to you with our representatives of Berea College coming, so we have an opportunity to thank them and give them an opportunity to showcase their campus. Thanks, everyone, for listening, and we will be back with you just in a few moments here on the Golden Line Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
You're a Christian, man.
I mean, it's bad enough that if we...
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Well, that would have been the band, but they finished right before we came on. We're going to give a little taste of the band, but I'll give you back to the guys.
Well, they're about to fire right back up, I believe, here.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I think Mr. Vance is flexing down there. What do you think?
He is rocking the bicep on the left side.
So let's talk about some similarities.
Okay.
Steeler fan.
Right.
Steeler fan.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, so Dr. Chris Vance is a big Steeler fan. Judge Jeff Moss, big Steeler fan.
Big Steeler fan, right.
Is that something that you all kind of connected
with? Oh,
with?
definitely. Yeah, we talk about it all the time. Yeah. There are a lot of people that pick NFL teams, and there's all of them are not lucky enough to be as good at it as
Chris
Vance and myself.
Yeah.
So
I tell you what, it's not that I'm not raw, but I do think the Bengals. I mean, there were some questionable calls.
Where's my hat?
Yeah,
where's my Chiefs hat? We've already been down this. You and I couldn't be more far apart. It seems like.
I tell you what,
that's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
So will it be difficult for you to watch the Super Bowl this Sunday?
It won't.
Thinking about that.
So in all seriousness, I love football. We've talked about this a couple times on our broadcast. I love football, but it's been hard for me to get involved in the NFL. Just from the standpoint of Sunday's a church day. Plus, I spent some time as a high school principal, and I ended up working every Sunday because of my love for college football, which kind of meant that I just kind of over the years lost a little bit of, a little bit of interest in NFL. Now, I enjoy watching the playoffs. It did hurt to kind of see the NFL kind of hand the game to Jeff Jacobs' Chiefs. They want Mahomes in the Super Bowl, right? They want their Andy Reid story, so they got what they were wanting. But
he's so good in those commercials.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Oh, yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah, there you go. So, but at the end of the day, I think the Bengals does have a bright future. It's all going to be about what they're going to do in free agency. With Joe Burrow with his contract and those receivers, and got to continue to kind of shore up that offensive line. I will tell you this, I don't hate the Steelers. In fact, I would say that I have a lot of envy towards the organization because they kind of draft players that kind of fits that mold,
right?
For the Steelers.
I like our stability. The number, we've had 3 coaches in my lifetime, but I think the key for the Bengals is going to be what are you going to do when you get Burrow off a rookie contract, when he's making Mahomes money, because he'll justify making Mahomes money. What are you going to do, and how are you going to rework your? And I think the window, not the total window, but they have a window where they don't have to worry about that. And I guess next year, I believe, is the last year on his rookie deal. And then you're going to have to figure out, and may even try to sign him to something long-term this year before that, so it doesn't come close.
I have to give him just about any kind of money that he wants. I did get a text. Coach Newton, the men's basketball coach, was planning on joining us, had to go pick his kids up. And he was going to try to get back.
Even college coaches have to do that. So there you go.
There you go. Jeff's idol, Coach Cal, takes his own trash out. He kind of pulls the trash cans out to the curb. He says he does.
Says he does.
Only on Tuesday.
Yeah, only on Tuesday. But we do want to make sure that we do take a moment here, and we absolutely express our gratitude to Berea College. Athletic Director Ryan Hess, the men's basketball coach Austin Newton. My understanding is the head coach of the boys, Brandon Cooper, and Austin has a relationship. And when we got that devastating news about the gym floor being basically destroyed and having to be a total replacement, there was a lot of phone calls being made that weekend. We've talked about this during these broadcasts, but I don't think we'll ever be able to fully show appreciation to Athletic Director David Hoskins. David did just such a
great job.
Great job navigating some tough times, and they say when adversity strikes, when opportunities or when challenges get presented, the leaders kind of view those as opportunities. And David Hoskins has done that. Michael Anderson, the principal at Garrard County High School, such a great job. Brandon Cooper, Evan Preston, the coaches did such a great job. And all these phone calls got made. And I will share with you, not many people said no. They were definitely a lot of people kind of showing the bonds of relationships and friendships and community. But at the end of the day, Berea College did offer probably, I would definitely say, the best opportunity for us to be able to host.
And their staffs and people that have assisted us get set up and where to go and tables and places to broadcast. Man, they've just been so friendly and so helpful. And, it really has felt like home. We've settled in here, and now we're going to have to go.
Yeah. And I would tell you that the Boyle County folks, the Danville folks, the Lincoln County folks, and DCA folks, they've all kind of marveled about how nice this facility is.
It's beautiful.
It is a beautiful facility. So it kind of goes back to this idea of a challenge presented itself under the great leadership of David Hoskins and the generous leadership of our folks at Berea College, an opportunity presented himself to make a pretty cool situation out of this.
Right. As Jeff called it on Facebook, our home away from home. It's been. I think it's been exciting. As opposed to focusing on the negative of not getting to play games and have your senior night in the building you thought you were going to get to have it in. It's been something that'll be memorable, and hope for these kids, especially if we can get a win tonight. On one out of one of the two games that we'll be playing. So.
Yeah, our main man Sean Sinkhorn says he's a Vikings fan.
A Vikings fan.
He's a Vikings fan.
Okay, all right.
Oh.
Him and Elroy Hewlett.
Yeah,
so,
there you go.
Me and Sean and Elroy used to play flag football on Sundays. So I don't know if it's.
Hey, and Lori McGee has checked in saying, Mama is in the house finally. So let's go, Lady Lions. There you go.
Right. Let's, Caleb, it looks like about a minute and a half, both teams coming back out of locker rooms. Let's take a brief moment to hear again from our wonderful sponsors, and then we'll be back with you live on the Golden Lions.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking.
With personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.
Here we go.
Coming back to you live from the Seabury Center on the campus of Berea College. Second half has begun here. Garrard turned the ball over on the first play. DCA with a run-out layup by Tristan Himes. Garrard then thought there might have been a foul in the back, but ball's caught out of bounds on Erica Hebenthal, and now DCA comes on their second possession. Off the wing by Inman. Hebenthal with a good rebound. Urban Group scoreboard shows DCA 38, Garrard County 18, Cole.
Sean Sinkhorn said now's a great time to play flag football.
It is. Today would have been a day.
It would have been.
Yeah,
now,
definitely.
we would have probably had to call in work tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, not for me. No. No, for somebody that's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sarah Jennings with the nice kiss off the glass. No good. And Bugwell with the rebound out to Heck. Into the lane, pulls up, and makes the two.
And Tara Noah's checked in saying, "Go Lions," and Jeff has made my kids Steeler fans. So, Tara, I apologize.
It's been great.
I mean, can you call DCBS on a family court judge?
Morgan's got her a Troy Polamalu jersey, and it's
wow.
Childers from the corner, no good.
She's
Rebound
all
by
in
him.
there, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, it was donated. It was a hand-me-down from the Moss kids, but she wears it well
For the Moss fan shop.
That's right. That's right. Back down in the corner to Himes. Thought she was going to back up top to Heck for three, no good. Long rebound to Erica Hebenthal. Out in transition to Burkhart. And she takes it in, and that'll be out of bounds off of DCA.
Yeah, you said this earlier the first half. Burkhart's not going to have any fear.
Right.
Childress is not going to have any fear. These Lady Lions don't play with any fear. So it don't matter who the Lady Lions are going to go against. They're going to give it all they possibly can.
Pass out to Childress. Jennings for three off the inbounds. Short. Bristol Powell has entered the lineup here in the third quarter for Garrard, replacing Erica Hebenthal, and that ball will stay Garrard County.
So Bristol Powell doing a really nice job of being aggressive, going after that offensive rebound, gets an extra possession for the Lady Lions.
Childress with the jump stop. Brings in Bougwa out. Ooh, Himes, nice defensive play, and then Childress, I don't know if they knocked knees, knocked heads. Childress seems a little wobbly.
Yeah, good sportsmanship by both Childress and Himes there.
And Jennings, full court pressure on Alexia, excuse me. Reagan Powell has entered the game for Garrard as well. So they're trying to put some pressure up top. And a charge there on Tristan Himes as she runs into Kiana Childress.
Himes plays aggressive. Himes does a good job of catching that ball and really attacking on the offensive end. Childress doing a really nice job of establishing defensive possession and kind of drawing a foul.
Reagan Powell comes out. Riley Murphy re-enters the lineup for Garrard. And number 22, Victoria Inman, comes off, replaced by number 10, Paisley Metz for the Lady Warriors. Jennings brings across into the lane, over Bougwa, but again, that's an altered shot.
Yes,
doesn't really show up on as a block. Right, yeah. Metz for three. Nice.
Metz catches that ball, and she's ready to shoot it. Has 13 points now for the Lady Warriors, a leading scorer for the Lady Warriors.
Quick release. Catches high, keeps high, and gets quick release off. Hilda Machibu is set to come back into the lineup for DCA at the next dead ball.
So in the first quarter, DCA scores 19 points. Second quarter, 17 points.
Garrard 9 each.
Oh, a DOE 3
by Sarah Jennings.
That is Sarah's first three-point make of the night. 7 points overall for the Lady Lions. The Lady Lions leading scorer.
And she is the leading scorer for Garrard on the year, shooting, averaging 11.3. Nice ball screen action there for Alexia Baldock.
That's 9 points on the night now for Baldock for DCA.
4:29 to go in the third quarter. Sarah Jennings brings it across. Powell watches Murphy cut. Brings it back across. Garrard setting up. Oh.
Good look there by Kenzie Satter, kind of cutting to the goal. Powell doing a good job of kind of finding her. The pass come up just a little bit short.
Victoria Inman and Hilda Machibu both re-enter the game for DCA. Braxton Heck and Tristan Himes come off. Pass into Inman. Quickly into the front court. Three for Metz. No good.
That's the same spot she just hit that shot right that last possession.
And Bristol Powell is fouled by Hilda Machibu.
And you can tell Inman is the coach's daughter.
Right.
Does a really nice job of penetrating right there and kind of finding Metz there on the wing. As she just hit that last shot in the last possession. For Garrard County, in the first half, Jennings had 4 points. Reagan Powell had a point. Childress had 3. Burkhart 3, and McGee with 5.
Jennings being hounded by Victoria Inman. Loses the ball, which gets her another 5. Takes it to the rim. Nice underneath, and that's going to be, I believe, on and Grayson Bougwa. Her first, team third.
And we said this all night. These Lady Lions, they're not intimidated.
Right.
They're going right in and running their offense and really trying to attack the goal best they possibly can.
Sarah Jennings to the line. First one rims off. Cher shoots 55% from the line.
All right, Jeff Jacobs. We talked about this on the way driving here tonight. Lady Warriors. Who's a Lady Warrior that kind of comes to your mind?
Ooh.
We come up with 2.
Wow. Lady Warriors.
Jennings with the nice picks the pocket, takes it to the rim.
Nice.
Missed it, but a foul on Victoria Inman will be at least her second.
I like those Viking shows. Those are Lady Warriors.
We're talking about famous, though. Who's the famous, Deborah in the Bible was one of
Oh,
them.
okay. That's very good.
She was a judge,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then
In the
Jeff
book of
come up
Judges.
with one. So I come up with one in the Bible.
Yeah, you did.
That's good.
Mine
Yeah.
came from WB Channel or something.
Xena, the Princess Warrior.
Xena the Warrior Princess was the
Wow.
only other one I could come up with.
My Viking warrior was better, I think.
Yeah,
I can't remember
but you
her name,
can't
though.
just have it. You got to throw a name to it. Yeah, and rebound off there.
Ragnar's wife, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go.
Well, we that was a conversation.
I like yours better.
That's the
Caleb.
thing,
You
though.
win.
I mean, I come from the Bible.
Yeah.
And Mbugwa for 3 straight away, no good. Rebound, Machibu, no tip. Jennings comes up with it. And takes it down. Blocked out by DCA, and that'll be Garrard ball. 3:04 to go in the third quarter.
And if you're Jennings, you did everything you're supposed to do there.
Yeah.
He went to
There you
the
go.
left hand. Mbugwa just did a real nice job of blocking that shot.
Tried to lay it out. Was waiting, hoping for a trail on the right side to come, but nobody filled that side. Childers surrounded, and nice pass to Bristol Powell. That'll be on Paisley Metz, another foul.
So Jeff Jacobs be thinking about men warriors. We're going to talk about famous men
I
warriors.
was thinking about
in
my
the men's
wife
game.
could be a lady warrior when the summertime comes and I'm buying car parts. I know that much for the old car.
Well, mine's a princess.
There you go.
know? So if you're listening, honey, you're a princess.
Mine's not, so she's a warrior.
Bristol Powell steps the line, 58% free throw shooter on the year, shooting 2. 3:03 to go in the third quarter. Urban Group scoreboard shows DCA 45, Garrard County 21.
That's Bristol Powell's first point on the night for the Lady Lions.
Alyssa Burkhart comes in and replaces Sarah Jennings. Give her a breath. And Powell makes the second. Over to Metz again. She loves that wing 3. Rims off. Burkhart. How does she take that to the ground and not get a... Okay, 30-second timeout there by DC. Thought it might have been a jump ball, but then when she went to the ground with it, but DCA retains possession and gets the 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. We will be... it is senior night again for our lady... no Lady Lions that are seniors.
Right.
Our men's team, we have 5 guys to recognize tonight, and our cheerleaders, looks like we have 5 cheerleaders.
We have
that are
5 now.
seniors.
Morgan Madison is not able to be here tonight, so we are going to be able to recognize 4 of our cheerleaders. Bella Montgomery, Emily McNeely, Sydney Lawson, and Cadence Lopez for our cheerleaders.
And I think a couple of those joined us at the halftime of the girls' game last week before the Danville, during the Danville girls' game.
Pep Club, right? Pep Club?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, man,
So-
we've got a fathead over there.
Mason
wasn't talking
Sula
about Chris
fat.
Cooper.
Yeah, we do.
I thought maybe y'all had beef the way you said that, because he's who I saw when I looked around with that visor on. But there is actually a large picture of Mason Sula's face
my
along
goodness.
with Chris Cooper.
Yeah, I like it.
So
And the brother, that's a jailer.
that's right, Kevin.
I mean,
yeah,
we got,
yeah.
I mean, man, Kevin, the jailer,
We got Kevin Montgomery as the county clerk is
family
present.
court judge, Moss.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Todd Montgomery, our softball coach. A lot of
Works now in the county office.
Hilda Machibu for 3 out of the corner. Nice inbounds play there. It's a smooth shot.
That's Machuba's first points of the night, the 3-point basket for DCA.
Couple of fatheads floating around over there. We may have multiples
What
show up
that
tonight.
makes?
Got 3 of them up here. What are you talking about?
I was going to say I need to put it in my contract next year. I want a fathead.
Elisa Burkhart takes it around. We've got one from when Carter was from his senior night.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
It's still got it somewhere at the house. But Inman tries to go, and then it's out of bounds out of DCA. 2:20 to go in third quarter.
A little too fast there for Inman right there.
Sarah Jennings re-enters, and Alyssa Burkhart comes off. So we have Childress, Jennings, Bristol Powell, Riley Murphy, and Kenzie Souter. DCA counters with Inman and Mbugwa, Blackford, Machibu, and Grace Meyer. Ooh, out of bounds.
You know, we've said this all night. DCA probably puts as much ball pressure in their half-court defense as any team I've seen this year. Really impressive how aggressive DCA's half-court defense is.
And as you said, this, I guess DCA and Danville have already played 3 times this year, but another 3 opposite corner. as Hilda Machibu back-to-back threes for DCA. But that's a game I would be interested to see. Yes. Danville likes to go. DCA likes to go. And Lisa Burkhart set to re-enter for Garrard. Jennings to Souter, guarded by Blackford. Childress with a nice head fake. Souter, and they get her for a travel.
You all said it. How'd those 3 games turn out?
Well, so Danville beat Danville Christian 58-52 on January the 5th.
Okay.
And then Danville beat Danville Christian on January the 10th in the All-A 62-60. And then just last week, Danville beat Danville Christian 69-48.
Yeah, so that third one switched out to a 21-point margin. So Judy Mason says, bring it.
Oh, yeah.
Nice pass down low to the block to
Mabugwa now has 14 points for the Lady Warriors.
Minute 19 to go in the third quarter on the Urban Group scoreboard. Burkhart brings it across. Looks at the cutter. Bristol Powell with another cutter. Tipped out of bounds. Stays Garrard ball. 1:06 to go.
Our Sutton Pharmacy spotlight was on Soraya Miller today, daughter of India Harvey, the youth service director for Garrard County. Soraya was a page today up in Frankfort, a Frisky page. They all the Friskies in the state of Kentucky had the opportunity to nominate an individual to be a page. So Soraya got selected and was able to kind of serve as a page up at the legislature today.
Jennings on the cut, not able to corral that pass, and it'll go back to DCA. Page is always an interesting experience. You kind of stand around in the chambers and you kind of run errands, and they always make it a good experience for the high schoolers to get to come.
So I'll tell you what was impressive there with Mbugwa, that blocked shot. She blocked it, but then she blocked it to where DCA could get possession of the basketball.
Hilda Machibu misses the third. Blackford with a pass out to Baldock. She's not able to corral it. Reagan Powell re-enters the game for Garrard, replacing Kinsey Souter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Kinsey Souter was out, replacing Sarah Jennings. So we have Hebenthal, both the Powell sisters, Childress, and Burkhart for Garrard right now. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Reagan Powell for 3, no good. And Machibu with the rebound. Out to Grace Meyer. Over to Baldock, brings it across. Blackford's shot, she shot that a lot. Caleb, you mentioned that very spot during the half.
Oh, yeah.
You mentioned DCA didn't go to the locker room. Being here at Berea, or you go out and up some steps to get here, and they chose just to stay on the bench and got a little extra shooting in. Reagan Powell brings it across, and Hebenthal does not get the shot off at the buzzer. Urban Group scoreboard shows the DCA Lady Warriors 53, Garrard County Golden Lions 23. We're going to hear again from our wonderful sponsors, and then we'll be back with you on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrard County basketball. Shop Bob Allen for a winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, all deal-maker priced. Click and save today at boballenmotormall.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Garrard County is our special place. And that's why Hunt Insurance Agency is proud to serve the insurance needs of local businesses, families, and individuals. We build relationships that last because getting to know you and your personal needs is what we do best. Hunt Insurance Agency.
Since 1951, Danville Office Equipment has dedicated itself to providing personal service and superior office products for our customers. We take a lot of pride in their success because that's how we measure ours. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Welcome back to the Seabury Center here on the campus of Berea College. Getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Tonight's game between the DCA Lady Warriors and the Garrard County Lady Lions. DCA leads 53-23 on the Urban Group scoreboard. Caleb, tell tough evening.
Yeah, and tough quarter right there. DCA's been pretty consistent, scored 19 points in the first quarter, 17 points in the second, 18 in the third. Garrard only scored 5 in that quarter there. So DCA really extending this lead with an 18-5 point differential in that third quarter.
Garrard turns it over at the start. Garrard comes out with Alyssa Burkhart, Reagan Powell, Bristol Powell, Erica Hebenthal, and Kiana Childers. Shot inside by Heck, rebound by Burkhart. Childers for 3 from the side, no good. Rebound by Alexia Baldock, and she's running. Overthrows Tristan Himes coming out.
DCA's come out this fourth quarter really running. Trying to get in transition to get some easy buckets.
Childers brings it up this time. Don't necessarily
center.
see her. Yeah,
point center.
Right. And that'll bring Grayson Bugwa out away from the basket as well. Childers drives. Double team comes over. And weren't able to double team came weak side, but when Bugwa's guarding you, it's hard to see where that double team's coming from.
Yeah, good job by Childers getting that foul drawn right there.
Second foul on Mbugwa, and Kiana Childers will step to the line. She has shot, coming into tonight, 122 free throws, the most on Garrett's team, shoots 63%. And she'll step to the line for 2. First one goes in, first points of the fourth quarter.
So for Garrard County at the end of third quarter, Jennings has 7, Reagan Powell has a point, Childers has 3, Bristol Powell with 2 points, Burkhart with 3, and then McGee with 5.
And Childers makes both free throws. Garrett comes with some full court man. Austin Bolton, Brianna Burkhart set to enter the lineup for the first time for Garrett, sister of Alyssa. Pass down low to Mbugwa.
When she gets the ball that low, she is hard to guard. After 3 quarters for DCA, Metz had 13, Himes with 2, Mashuba with 6, Baldock with 9, Inman with 6, Maduga with 14, and then Heck with 5.
Childers to Hebenthal. Oh. Himes comes up with it, gets it out to Heck. Misses the layup. Reagan Powell battling. Ball will stay DCA ball. Sarah Jennings and Brianna Burkhart enter the lineup for Erica Hebenthal and Bristol Powell. And number 25, Isabella Perez, sophomore guard for DCA, enters the game for the first time. That's the 10th player that's played for DCA. Himes for 3 off the corner, and Mbugwa with a rebound and the putback.
That's 18 points on the night now for Mbugwa.
Childers brings it across.
A big game with the Cats tonight. Who you got, Jeff?
Big game. I like us at home. But, again, a tough game. Nice block by Mbugwa. Maybe not as tough as we thought it.
Yes.
I think early in the year I thought Arkansas would be kind of what Alabama has turned out to be, but they've had a couple of injuries, a couple of players not playing. So, we got to win our home games and then pick up a couple on the road, and I think we'll be fine for making the NCAA. I don't know what kind of seed you're going to wind up with, but Burkhart driving on Perez. Loose ball picked up by Powell. Kenzie Souter set to come back in. Brianna Burkhart misses. Rebound by Grace Meyer.
With one more point, you will see a run the clock for the remainder of this game.
Or we got it already.
We might have a run the clock already.
I thought it was 35.
It is.
We round up. I don't know. DCA scored the last 6, so it's not like we got up and then it came back, but it looks like they've already decided. Yeah, now I see we have Berea College students that have always been helping us. They're actually running the scoreboard tonight, and I see them laughing with Lonnie Walker there. I think maybe that may have been a miscalculation on this. And saved in to Powell, tipped by Metz. Perez comes up with it. And a nice pass, reverse layup.
Now it'll be A running clock.
Now, and there's the announcement from Shelby. That was why I really didn't think it was, because Shelby always announces it.
Yeah,
so I wasn't counting on my math skills at all.
Shelby is always exact. There ain't never a doubt about that.
Kinsey Souter guarded by Blackford. Childers off to Burkhart. Coach Preston calls out a play. 4:05 to go in the game. Souter on the cutter to Powell. Back out to Childers for three. No good. Rebound Perez.
You know, tonight will be our last girls broadcast during the regular season here. So, we've had a lot of fun kind of bringing you.
Blackford with a
here.
nice take, but the charge taken by, was that Kinsey Souter?
Yes.
And number 10, Brayley Wade, enters the game for the first time for Garrard. And number 3, Tatum Boyd, enters the game first time for DCA. Go ahead, Tatum. Sorry.
Well, I was just saying, we've really been able to kind of bring these games to you. Definitely, again, the program's in great hands. Coach Evan Preston is doing a great job of building this program. Nothing but a bright future ahead for this Lady Lion basketball program.
Sarah Jennings blocked down on the block. Garrard ball, 3:05 and counting left in the fourth quarter, excuse me. Burkhart pops up. Jennings with the pass out to her. Into the lane, and Perez was kind of hanging on her. I think Burkhart knew if I can get the shot up, we can get at least get the foul call.
It's a high basketball IQ. You're kind of feeling that lean, so you're going to kind of go up and at the least go to the free throw line to kind of score.
And that is the one thing other than a timeout that will stop the clock is once we get there.
Yeah.
And an injury, correct. Officials timeout.
That's right.
Burkhart misses the first. 2:45 left in the matchup. 61-25 DCA on the Irvin Group scoreboard.
And just as a reminder, when we get done with this game, we will call a Whitaker Bank player of the game. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll kind of come back to kind of bring you tonight's boys matchup between Garrard County and DCA.
Shot missed there by Grace Meyer. Number 21, Bristol Powell re-enters, takes Alyssa Burkhart. Reagan Powell moves to the point. And Garrett brings to cross. Powell guarded by Perez. Throws to her sister Bristol, takes it to the rack. Nice layup.
Shot.
Nice layup.
Really nice job of kind of going to that left hand and kind of putting it in for the basket. Putting it in the basket for Bristol Powell now with 4 points.
And Paisley Metz is fouled by Sarah Jennings. First team foul on Garrard.
Wow. That's impressive, isn't it?
Yeah. Got a shoe tie going on, which is, you got to call timeout for that and stop the clock. That's in my upward refereeing days, that's what I feel like I blow the whistle for the most is to get the shoes tied.
I've heard about the upward officiating. You and Michael Anderson.
Michael's good.
Yeah.
Jason Hatmaker's good. Walt Browning's good. Bobby Browning's very good. And we got a block called on Souter. I'm forgetting somebody. Ian Henderson's good.
Wow.
I'm kind of somebody's got to be at the bottom. Might as well be me. So
everybody's got to roll. Right?
That's right. Yeah, and I know mine. So goes to the line shooting.
Jeff Jacobs, who does Louisville play tonight?
Do what?
Who does Louisville play tonight?
Oh, the mighty Panthers of Pittsburgh.
Oh, boy.
Pitt beat North Carolina at North Carolina. Rebound off to Jennings, minute 26 to go. Pulls up for three, no good. Rebound to Boyd. Drives down on Bristol Powell, no good. Tipped by Perez, Mark Blackford, and what are we going to get? Jump ball.
Yeah, it's going to be, I think it was about to be a travel.
Forrest on the right had the travel, but he was waiting to see if there was enough mutual possession to get the jump ball called before the travel occurred. Bristol Powell, nice shot there at it. Paisley Metz into the lane. Off the side, rebound Isabella Perez. Back to Blackford. She, again, likes that kind of high wing three. Rebound to Souter. Off to Jennings. 56 seconds to go till the end of this one, Caleb.
So who you think are Whitaker Bank player of the game here tonight?
It's been tricky. Our scoring has a nice take there by Jennings out of bounds, and that's a foul call, so that'll stop it. Sarah's had a nice night, and of course she comes in as your leading scorer, fourth leading rebounder.
Let's call Sarah Jennings,
okay,
the Whitaker Bank player of the game.
Sounds good.
Good
Sounds
call.
good.
Yep.
Sarah at the line makes the first,
That's
making
8
us look
points now.
good.
Oh,
making us look good.
That's a good call. Good call, Judge.
Yeah. 44 seconds to go in the matchup. Again, stopped with the free throw. And Jennings makes the second.
9 points on the night now for Sarah Jennings.
Reagan Powell hounding Perez over to Grace Meyer. Long three. Bristol Perez. And is that going to be a foul on Bristol Powell?
Yes.
Yep. Felt like she was, but.
You know, for a running clock, this has been a long 2 minutes.
It's funny you should say that.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing.
63-29 on the Urban Group scoreboard. 34.4 seconds. Amari Blackford steps to the line. She is shooting 49% on the year on 33 attempts coming into tonight's game. And misses the first. Makes the second. Nice form. Wade into Reagan Powell. And Garrard brings it across. No further subs for Garrard or DCA. Tipped away by Perez. Nice job. I think that may have gone off the referee. Bristol Powell picks it up. 19 seconds to go. Corner to Wade for three. Oh, no good.
Good look.
Rebound Blackford. Up to Boyd. Nice pass there to Met, and Jennings saves it out of bounds. I don't know why did we, because they don't know. Yeah, I think that's.
You kind of have students running the clock.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate them. And I don't believe that would count it. Urban Group scoreboard shows DCA 64, Garrard 29. That'll be our final. We're going to take a brief break, and then we'll be back to you with our boys matchup. Again, very key district showdown. This game will help to determine. Will be all Garrard can do to determine if they're going to be the 3 seed or the 4 seed, and the route to the region is different depending on which one of those you wind up with. So we appreciate you listening. Please stay with us, and we'll be back with you in just a few moments here on the Golden Lion Sports Network.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking
with personal service you've come to know.
We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
At Toyota of Somerset, we've been blessed to serve our community and blessed to be able to support the local schools and their sports programs. It's just our way of saying thanks. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Hey, I'm Maria Montgomery, and you're watching Main Street Media TV.